Hello everyone, it's Velvet Bunny and I'm finally back with making videos. I know I haven't uploaded anything in a while and that's because of Hurricane Irma, family visiting, and an unexpected move to Ohio. But enough about that and let's get right into the video. I was asked a while back to do a tutorial on how I resize my images for the t-shirts that I make, and for that I use Photoshop. To know exactly how big you want your image, just take a measuring tape or a ruler and place it against your doll's chest or back and figure out the max size you want your images to be. For me, on SD, keeping my images within 3.5 inches in width and 45 inches in height works for me. So now that you have that, it's time to resize the images for printing. Again, I use Photoshop for all my creating, designing, and resizing of images. When I open up Photoshop, I go on File, then New, and this box will pop up. I leave the first two lines as is, then move to width and height. I make sure to change my measurement from whatever it was to inches because that's what I work with. And put the width and height as 8 by 11, which is the standard size for computer paper, and also the size that the transfer iron-on paper is. I put my resolution to 300. Make sure the color mode is at RGB color and the bit could either be 16 or 32. Finally, you can leave the background as white and click on OK. Now you can either create your own image, open up one that you have saved on your computer, or just get one from Google Images. For whatever image you get, make sure that you have a transparent background for a more accurate resizing. I already added two images here on my page that I got from Google Images. These are just examples and not my own designs. The Batman logo have no background and the Overwatch logo have a black background. Let's work with the Batman logo since it have no background. Now if you want to resize this to fit your t-shirt, just go on Edit, Transform and Scale. Click and hold any corner while holding down the Shift button on your keyboard. Doing this makes sure that you don't distort your image while scaling it to be bigger or smaller. When scaling the image, you'll notice that there is a small gray box with an H and a number next to it and a W with a number next to it as well. This is your height and width measurement. At this point, I really just guess what I want my image to be and what might look good. All I have to do is to make sure that my image stays within the 3.5 inches in width and the 45 inches in height. When I'm finished scaling my image to the right size, I hit enter and position it to the corner of the page, making sure that it stays about a ½ inch away from the edge, because most printers print within a margin. And that's it for the images with no background. Now if you have an image with a background like this Overwatch logo does, and you want to scale this for your t-shirt as is, then you will be scaling everything including the background. If you are okay with that, then just go ahead and scale it to the size that you want. But if you just want the image alone with no background, then you would need to click on the magic wand tool or press the W button on your keyboard. Click anywhere on the black background, then press delete and your image will now have a transparent background ready for the resizing, the same way you did the Batman logo. And there you go, that's how I resize my images for the t-shirts that I make. Also guys, I would like to shamelessly advertise that I have now opened up an Etsy store with some of my designs. Right now I only have t-shirts in my shop, but I'm currently working on some hoodies, jewelry and other stuff that I'm hoping that I will have up by the end of the month. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!